truth with Pure Power Chord. The truth, the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth. Do you want to hear the truth? Do you want to hear the truth? Do you want to hear the truth?
Good morning, guys. This morning's subject is slander. Let's get into it. So, first things first, what is slander? What is the definition of it? Well, if I look in the dictionary, it says this: slander is the act of uttering false charges or misrepresentations that defame and damage another person's reputation. So, that's the worldly definition of slander in the dictionary. But what does the Bible say about it? Well, in the Bible, slander is defined as the act of making false or malicious statements about someone that damages their reputation. It is condemned in scriptures such as Exodus 20, verses 16, which states, "You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor," and Leviticus 19, verses 16, which warns against spreading false reports. Slander is considered a serious sin that violates a commandment to love one's neighbor, Matthew 22, verses 39, and can cause significant harm to individuals and communities. So, what are the reasons people slander others? Well, retribution and revenge is one of them. Seeking revenge against perceived wrongs is one recognized driver of false accusations. If an individual feels they were mistreated or victimized by another person, they may level false accusations as a means of retaliation against them to punish the target. This retributive urge taps into basic human desires for correcting injustice and seeing offenders suffer the consequences. Because by nature, we want to see people suffer that we perceive have done us wrong. The next one, cognitive and memory biases. False memories stemming from cognitive biases also frequently contribute to inaccurate claims made in good faith. The reconstructive nature of human memory leaves it susceptible to errors. When the brain fills gaps to form holistic recollection, this can lead to conflation or fabrication of details over time, sort of like a broken telephone. Another important one not to overlook is mental health factors. People today really do suffer from mental illness, and over the years, it's got significantly worse. In some cases, mental health conditions involving distorted perceptions of reality or paranoia are also linked to false accusations. Individuals with schizophrenia, for example, may experience visual or auditory hallucinations and delusional beliefs that feed into inaccurate allegations. And with proper intervention, related illness like psychosis could fuel elaborate ideas about harassment, surveillance, or hostility from perceived persecutors that don't really exist. And now we get to number 4, and this is quite a bad one and dangerous one and malicious one, and that's self-serving biases and lies. Okay, not all false allegations stem from derivative psychological causes. Calculated deception plays a large role as well. In situations that may yield external benefits like financial gain, career advancement, or legal victory, some accusers knowingly bring false charges purely out of self interest. Have you met a narcissist that is like this? High profile cases have revealed elaborate extortion schemes fully built around fabricated and made up accusations that really don't exist. Certain personality types, like narcissists and sociopaths, are inclined towards this kind of manipulation. They may also lack the moral hesitation without weaponizing lies against their targets, but willingly trading another person's well being for their own profit. You find this very often in society nowadays because we've become a lot more selfish. And these accusers demonstrate the darkest of motivations out of all of these groups. So, how are we supposed to handle slander when it comes to the Bible? What does the Bible teach us? To handle slander according to the Bible, consider the following principles. Trust in God's justice, number 1. The Bible encourages believers to leave judgment to God as He is the ultimate arbiter of justice. Romans 12, verses 19 states, "Do not avenge yourselves, beloved, but leave room for the wrath of God." Also, maintain integrity. Proverbs 10, verses 9 advises, "He who walks in integrity walks securely, living a life that aligns with God's commandments that can help you stand solidly." Think about it. I think your reputation is also a big thing. Like I said the other day, once your reputation is gone, it's very hard to prove yourself right. So this is why God says, maintain integrity, a very important one. We see a practical way how to handle people that slander us. The Apostle Peter advises believers to live in such a good way that their good behavior silences the ignorance of the foolish people. We find this in 1 Peter 2, verses 12. He writes, "Conduct yourselves with such honor among the Gentiles that though they slander you as evildoers, they may see the good deeds and glorify God on the day He visits us." Okay, this passage underscores the power of righteous living as a testimony to others, even in the face of slander. Have you ever heard someone speak about someone that you know pretty well behind their back, tell you how bad they are, and you sit wondering now every time you speak to that person, how bad are they really? What are they going to do to you? Let me tell you something. 9 times out of 10, you find out there's nothing wrong with that person. And the person slandering them is the one with the actual problem. So this week, as you go into the world and you encounter slander, whether it be from someone else or you doing it, think twice how to handle it, according to what Peter says. Have a lekker week. Cheers.